Do you do any lobbying of like, hey, 6 rushing attempts ain't enough?
Nah. I don't do that. I'm employee number 41, man. I play football. I don't coach it, so I just let them handle what they got to handle upstairs, and I just try to be ready. When my number's called.
Alvin, what do you think the vibe kind of been like since the announcement of the quarterback change for you all?
Nature of the business, man. It is what it is. Keep on moving. We just next guy up is Tyler, so we got to support him any way we can. So yeah, that's really kind of what it is.
Is there anything about him that's been interesting or even exciting to you that you've gotten to see in practices or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, he stepped in and he just kind of ready to go. We'll see on Sunday how he plays, but I think everybody, me, Cooks, even the O-line, them guys, I think we just here ready. We told them like, man, we got you. So just go out there and ball, let it rip. Don't hold nothing back. Really, just go play, man. Just be you, be a guy.
What do you make of the ball security? Obviously, a bunch of balls got punched out in that game. Like, what is that? Just bad luck? Like, how do you look at that?
I don't think nothing in this is luck. Guys got to hold on to the ball. You can't make up any excuse for ball security. It's just like a little bit of focus thing. Like if I fumble, I'm never gonna make an excuse like, bad luck. That guy was luckier than me that day. It's just shit. You can't dwell on it, but you definitely gotta fix it sooner than later because after a while, because I've been on teams where you play a team where you see it on tape all on film. And you that's what you got to go hunt them because it's in the water. Like that's what's going on over there. So right now, that's kind of what we are these past 2 weeks. We're a team that is susceptible to turnovers, fumbles. So,
how do you fix that? I mean,
guys got to fix it. It's kind of. I think that ball sometimes it's more of a pride thing than anything. Sometimes like just holding on to the ball. So, I mean. You got to hold on to the ball. I don't know. I play running back, so like if there was a secret to holding on to it, like it wouldn't be a secret because I would tell everybody. But it's not really a secret. You got to hold on to it.
What's the dynamic between you and Devin Neal? Because Kendra mentioned that y'all's relationship improved once he was healthier and able to be on the field with you more. So how is that going with you and Devin?
Man, Devin cool, man. Like I said, he's a smart dude. Talented, I think just like I said with Kendra, when you have more opportunities to go out and impact the game and just be in there, I think everybody grows closer because to be honest, in the nature of this game, the nature of this business, like it's about the product on the field, right? So it's just like when you get hurt, you're not around the team as much. Guys are focused on trying to play and trying to win, and same thing like when you're not playing, just say you might be on P squad or something, like everybody's focused on the field and you might be off to the side. So Devin being in there in the rotation in the mix, like he's kind of getting more involved in what it takes to win, like to the job that we're doing. He's doing the job now. So me and him cool, like just like with Kendra. Me and Kendra cool, like you said, like when you're not in the training room as much and you kind of like in integral part in trying to get victories, then everybody's relationship get closer. So Devin been good. It's been good to see him kind of get in there and try to figure some things out.
I know you said you don't bother yourself with coaching and everything as employee 41, but how do you feel about your usage so far this season, and what would you like to see maybe different?
Man. Yeah, I don't got an answer for that. Man. I'm just, got the Rams this week. What
are your thoughts on the Rams defense?
Oh, I mean, they're good, man. They got some guys over there, them edges, Verse and Young and them guys, and 5'3" in the middle. They got some guys over there, and they play good defense. They everything starts up front with them. So we got to be sound, and I think with a team like this that they want to rush. Those guys want to go and get to the quarterback. You got to have a run game against something like that. You can't just sit back there and let them dudes go into you, or you'll be at a disadvantage. So, got to go out there, call it, run it, stick with it, try to go out there and win. That's what we do. That's what we got to do every week. Go out there and try to win.
Tyler and throwing the ball to running backs. I think we've learned over the years that that's not an easy pass.
Oh, yeah.
Pass and that's
I think the couple of experiences I've had with him throwing me the ball, it's been all right.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see in a different setting on Sunday. But I think he, at least, you know, the first step in being able to execute that, any throw, you got to understand, you know, what's going on, what the play design is. So he's doing a good job from what I'm seeing in practice, just kind of like going through his reads. Like in our walkthroughs, he's doing a good job going through his reads, understanding where guys are, what's going on. So when they get up to speed, we'll see.
I remember when Adrian Peterson was here.
Yeah.
He said he was excited. He said Favre was the only quarterback he ever played with. He said that's why he never caught the ball because he couldn't catch it.
Yeah.
And I've learned to appreciate more than ever after Drew's left.
Oh, yeah.
That's not
Man.
Who's the second best guy? Who's the second best guy you've played with that's been able to get into you in rhythm, had good instincts in that area?
I think between Teddy and Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them was real good. Like Teddy will be like, "Hey, just go and turn around."
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, cool." And Andy was the same way. Andy's like, "Man, I'm about to give you the ball. I'm about to just give you the ball." It'll be 1st and 10, and we might have something called. It might be like a shot. He's like, "You're gonna win. I'm about to give you the ball."
Yeah.
He's like, "It make my job easier." So, you know, that's always cool when you got QB like that.
Guys who learn how to last.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, you know, something. And you look at that, and again, it's understanding concept, playing a lot of ball. And then it's you know, it's by design too. You know, a lot of it is playbook. You know, so I think there's a lot more in certain situations. Guys have a lot more opportunity to create with, you know, a back or something, as opposed to other people in the league. Because you go throughout the league and you see trends of like, oh, some running backs have a trend of, you know, a lot of touches in the passing game. Some have lower, and I mean, you just look at the design of the offense, and then you say, okay, you know, so.
I know it's an obvious question, but just the challenge of how communication changes with a new quarterback.
Yeah.
What does that look like for you?
Man, cadence, play call, like two people can call the same play and you might hear it different. Like I used to with Jameis, y'all know with Jameis, like how he used to call plays and we used to make fun of him, but it's a big thing because, you know, you might get a Drew Brees that might get in the huddle and be like, I'm trying to think of one of our calls, gun bunch right tight, 22 paint wide read F Trent. And Jameis will get in there and be like, gun, bunch right, tight, 22 paint wide, and the cadence is also like the keys that I'm listening for in the play call, like I'm waiting for it on a certain time, and then I fuck around and miss it, and I'm like, damn, what do I got? You know, so like with Tyler, I think he's a little bit more mellow than Spencer, where Spencer is a little bit, Spencer's play calls are a little bit sharper and a little bit more like intense. Tyler's kind of like, okay, like it's calmer. So, you know, I'm like, all right, let me lock in real quick, because usually when I'm in the huddle with Spencer, I'm turned, like I can turn away and just listen to it because it's sharp and intense. And Tyler, I damn near gotta look at him like, all right, okay. Yeah, all right, great. So
is that something you think he'll grow into, or is that?
Yeah. I think because he hasn't had to call the plays in the one huddle. So, you know, I think that's he'll get more comfortable in calling plays, and you know, I think just having the guys around him and you know, saying, oh, what you say, Tyler? You know, you get that sometimes. Like when Eric McCoy was a rookie, I'm thinking back now. It's like, you know, when you spotting the ball, like. I always used to make them yell out the hash, like, where you at? Right hash, or like, I used to make them yell out like huddle, like just something little like that, like huddle up. And when he didn't do it, I'd be like, Eric, what you doing? He'd be like, all right, huddle. And it's simple things like that you know, it turns into repetition and it turns into like habits. So with Tyler, I'm sure we'll see how it goes and see what the flow is in the game, how he's calling plays, and shit. It might be something like I might be like, hey, I need that louder, and then you adjust, and then it becomes second nature to you.
Do you think that fast tracks in away environment?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. So it'll be good. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for him to see. It's a challenge. And then like even on that point, something small like, you know, I like giving little bits. And in practice during camp, I got on Tyler because, you know, you send it back in motion. Like it seems so simple, but it's so big. When you send somebody in motion, you want to move your hand to the way they're going in motion. But Tyler would do it the opposite way. If the back was going in motion this way, he'll do this. So I was getting on him because I think one day it happened. He did this, and the motion was supposed to go that way, and the back went to the way he pointed. And now it's on the back, and I'm like, Tyler, I was like, I lined up, and I was like, send me in motion, send me in motion to the left, and he was like this, and he was like, you. And I was like, yeah. So if y'all got a chance, ask him about that. But that's things you got to learn. You learn those things by experience, because you think it's insignificant, but it's really a big thing, Because shit, I'm looking at it like I know the play, I know the design of the play, but even seeing that, it's like, oh dang, hold on. So that's a little bit my bit for today.
Thank you.
Yeah.